Welcome to the Todd L. Levitt Marijuana Law Podcast. Breaking news. Craig Russell, the muscle.
We don't have a lot of budget for sound effects in this show.
Yeah, we don't
Breaking news.
Breaking news. President Trump has signed the Farm Bill and hemp is now officially legal.
Yay!
That's right, folks. Breaking news. We uploaded this special podcast just to provide you with some information. Craig, this law marks the first change in the federal classification of the cannabis plant since it was initially classified by Congress back in 1970 under Schedule 1 of the Controlled Substance Act, and it now paves the way for the first federally sanctioned commercial hemp grows since World War II. So the Hemp Farming Act is law. Thank you.
This is a big deal. This really is. This is the start of the dominoes starting to fall. I bet you're going to see more states that will end up legalizing recreational marijuana, and certainly more medicinal marijuana states. I mean, this is the beginning, especially in farm country. You know, you're talking Iowa and Minnesota and Nebraska and Kansas, the Great Plains. These are places, and in Kentucky where they do a lot of hemp farming. These are places, these are new products and new things that can be grown that can help the United States economy.
Yeah, absolutely. And most importantly, it removes hemp and any hemp derivative from the Controlled Substance Act, as I mentioned, legally separating it from that beautiful marijuana plant, and it puts its supervision under the Department of Agriculture. So that's what's happening here, folks. The federal law requires that it's removed from the Controlled Substance Act, then putting its supervision under the Department of Agriculture. It's now considered an agricultural product, which it should have been. I mean, hemp literally has 50,000 uses and benefits. I mean, literally, it's been around for ever since, this beautiful planet Earth. I mean, it produces food, paper products, textiles, plastics, medicines. We all know about CBD oils, nutritional supplements, livestock bedding, Craig, fuel, feed, constructions, body care products. I mean, there's 50,000 uses. This is an amazing day. I am stoked about this. Now, what's going to happen is individuals are not going to be allowed to grow hemp. That's not how it works. Each state from this point on will have to submit a plan to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the USDA, about how it will move forward with hemp cultivation. Now, if the state government chooses not to make such a plan, then the producers in each state can submit directly to the federal government. And that's how this is going to work. And again, the DEA, has to reclassify this. So this is a big deal.
And so now what is this going to mean for CBDs and CBD oil and being able to purchase product? I mean, so you'll be able to purchase CBDs and products online that maybe are kind of sketchy right now. Now this opens that door wide up.
Well, I mean, up until now, it's been a Schedule 1, drug, which is absolutely ridiculous. But this is a big deal. It is a huge deal. It's $1 billion industry. Just $1 billion. Now, just briefly, hemp, like marijuana, is a form of cannabis, and the two plants, they do look similar, but marijuana produces a flower, the sticky buds that is filled with the THC that creates a high when smoked or ingested. Hemp does not produce any high levels of THC. It's known for its stalk, which contains the fiber. It makes rope, fabric for clothing, and everything we just talked about. It's been around for tens of thousands of years. This is a big deal, so we wanted to make sure that right here on the Todd L. Levitt Marijuana Law Podcast, we pumped out some info on that.
It really is. It's a great day for everyone, especially around here. We will always provide breaking news like this on the Todd L. Levitt Marijuana Law
Breaking
Podcast.
News, baby.
When this happens. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you are, in case you're hearing this and you're not a subscriber. That way you can get these alerts when things like this happen, and you can stay in the know.
My recommendation is follow the show. We'll provide you with, as Craig said, all the updated information news that you need. And if you're interested in being a agricultural industrial hemp producer, because that's what it does, it paves the way for industrial hemp, give our office a call or send us an email and we'll put you in the right direction. Also, I'm starving, Craig. A little deviation here. I'm going to head over to the Pita Pit, see my buddy Mike here on Mission in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
All right.
After the show. So big shout out to Pita Pit here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. I'll be seeing you here in a few minutes. Other than that, I'm stoked. Hemp is free. Now we just got to move on to marijuana.
Baby steps.
Free the weed, baby. Free the weed.
Baby steps. It happens. There you go. That is the Todd L. Levitt Marijuana Law Podcast. Have a happy holiday.
Take us out, Craig. We'll see you next time.
Yes, I was there too. And you know what they said? Well, some of it was true. London calling at the top of the dial. And after all this, won't you give me a smile?